Those who shackled themselves yesterday are deluded into believing that the train of time will halt in reverence to them. But the bitter, crushing truth? Life waits for no one. It surges relentlessly forward with merciless force. While looking backward does not merely mean standing still, it is a gradual and inevitable drift toward a bottomless abyss. And why? Because they chose the easiest and most dangerous game in existence, the blame game. They attribute their setbacks to circumstances and conditions, assigning responsibility for their struggles to others. In doing so, they open the doors for the world to strip them of the greatest and most precious power ever granted to them: free will. Would any rational person willingly surrender control of their destiny to others? How do they dare pour their anger onto everything around them while completely ignoring the one entity that is supposed to hold absolute control? Themselves. Winners do not negotiate with their limitations and flaws, they crush them completely. Accepting mediocrity is like a slow and continuous erosion of the talents and potential you possess. The moment you accept a weak excuse from yourself, you personally sign the execution warrant of your own existence. True power is neither inherited nor gifted. It is imposed by those who refuse to let yesterday dictate what tomorrow will become. So break those chains and escape the trap. Stop granting others authority over your fate. If you are truly sincere about changing your life, then you must begin by changing your environment and surroundings, for that is the decisive starting point. Imagine driving your vehicle toward your ultimate goal and grand vision, when suddenly it begins to fall apart and malfunction. Red warning lights flash without end, while gears grind against one another with a terrifying screech. One warning signal follows another until a specialist finally tells you with complete honesty, this vehicle has reached the end of its lifespan. It will never take you to your destination. Replace it immediately. Yet you shut your ears to the advice. Why? Because you became a prisoner of emotional attachment. You fell in love with its appearance and grew accustomed to the comfort it provided. The problem was never a lack of financial means to upgrade to something superior and more powerful. Rather, you were excessively stubborn and rigid, choosing hollow pride over your own progress and success. And now, here you are, stranded, broken, on the edge of a dark and deserted highway. So who bears responsibility for this tragedy? You or the mechanic? Comfort and complacency are the silent killers of every form of greatness. The market and the world of business care nothing of your weak excuses or nostalgia for outdated methods. They reward only speed, adaptability, and disciplined execution. If your current strategy is constantly draining you, do not waste time repairing what has already reached its end. Abandon it immediately and build yourself a fortress that is stronger, tougher, and more resilient. The lesson here shines as brightly as the midday sun. Stop projecting your failures onto others and take radical, uncompromising responsibility for your actions. If your field requires you to change direction or upgrade your vehicle in order to reach the finish line, then do so without the slightest hesitation. But if you choose to sink alongside your deteriorating ship, then the burden of that catastrophic fall rests solely on your own shoulders. Look toward the giants of industry and those timeless figures who reshaped the map of the world. They did not achieve greatness by playing within safe zones. They became legends because whenever their systems collapsed, they demolished them and erected something far greater in their place. Today, you stand at the decisive crossroads where your legacy will be forged. Will you settle for the role of spectator, or will you step boldly into the arena and claim your crown? Stop waiting for a rescue team that will never arrive. No one will build your empire for you. You are the driver. You are the mechanic. You are the fuel that powers the machine. And the moment you shift your thinking from "why is this happening to me" to "what can I do about it," you will instantly reclaim the throne of your stolen destiny. The time has come to burn the bridges that bind you to the worn-out excuses of the past. Release the past and let it go. Step out of the wreckage. We rise. See you at the summit, always.